All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to the shop. Another special day today. As a lot of you guys may have noticed, we've had a weird fascination with gliders lately. We've done everything from the capacitor glider to the Walmart gliders, my favorite, the bow and arrow plane. And I was randomly going through an old boneyard and I found this Radiant XL, and it kind of got me thinking as to what other glider shenanigans we could get into. So those of you guys that have been around for a while, you guys probably remember we've done various types of glider tows in the past. We did a glider tow with a dog, we did a traditional glider tow, we did a glider tow with a giant gas airplane, we've even done a glider tow with a one wheel with limited to moderate success. All right, so for those of you guys that aren't familiar with this plane, this is the E-Flite Radiant XL, which is pretty cool because it's a 2.6 meter, 9-foot wingspan glider for less than 250 bucks. And not only does it have AS3X, but it also has full 3-channel control with rudder and elevator. You can check the link below if you want to see more information on the Radiant XL. Now typically this thing has a motor and a prop on it. Our prop is broken, so it got me thinking, this is a pure flight glider. I think I got an idea. So what we are going to do today, we're all loaded up here. We're going to be heading down to Malvern, and we got something fun in store for you guys. This is the Addmotor e-bike. Specifically, this is the M330 trike, and we also have the M330. Shout out to Addmotor for hooking it up with the bikes. These things are legit. Not only are they amazing forms of transportation, you get up to a 40-mile range on this. They appear to be, specifically this one, this appears to be a really good glider tow platform. Not only will, I think, somebody riding this smooth out the throttle a little bit, but I'm also going to add this bungee mechanism. So the idea with this is I got multiple bands here, and when it pulls, if there's any kind of jerky throttle motion from the glider tow operator, it should be canceled out by this bungee. On here, I just bent a little piece of music wire, a little steel push rod. It's a pretty thick push rod. I bent it and then I stuck it into the foam and glued it in there. The idea is that we're gonna put a loop on there. It's going to pull the glider up to altitude, and then once you are at altitude, you dip the nose down a little bit and the string falls off, theoretically. E-bike, glider, tow, let's go. As you can see, I got my plane, I got my e-bike, I got the string, and I got my my stunt pilot.
Stunt it.
So after the glider is launched, he's gonna hit a huge ramp and jump through a flaming hoop. That's why he's got a helmet on. Just kidding. But seriously, safety first. These e-bikes are capable of like 25 miles an hour, which is pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
So it should be more than enough to get this baby up to speed. And without further ado, what do you say? How you feeling?
Let's do it. Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm never gonna stop.
All right, let's do it before he changes his mind. All right, so normally glider tows, I believe, have some kind of parachute on the end of the string. We don't have a parachute. We have a little piece of trash, but the idea here is to cause a little bit of a drag. So when the plane levels off and it's flying forward, hopefully this will cause some drag and cause it to unhook from the hook and fall down to the ground. So we'll see how that works. All the way down here is where little tiny Andrew is. So we didn't measure it, but I think it's at least 200 feet of string. Ready? Ready? Ready, set, go!
All right, we're cooking now. We're cooking.
Stop.
I'm wondering if the bungee is actually hurting because it's snapping it.
All right, so I upgraded our hook and I actually hooked it in a little bit more proper, so it's gonna be hooked onto this plastic thing. So hopefully that should work. Ready, set, go!
There it goes. Yeah, stop. You can stop.
Okay, so here's what happened. We're under the impression, I thought that I was being really smart with the elastic rubber bands, but I kind of feel like that might have been the problem. It was tensioning, and then it was releasing all that tension, and then tensioning, and then releasing all the tension, and that's when it was throwing the hook. I don't think it was a problem with the hook. So we have an improved hook. We removed the rubber band, so it's gonna be direct connection to the bike. So it should be a more steady acceleration, and hopefully it'll work this time. Let's do it. Are you ready?
I'm ready!
All right, ready, steady, go!
Go!
It's working!
We did it!
Dude, it's still flying, still going. Dang, almost made it back to myself. Okay, so that was limited success. Pretty sure this is gonna be the one. Anytime, this has been a long time coming getting these freaking gliders to fly, so I'm optimistic that this is gonna be the one. I couldn't ask for a better tricycle pilot. He is just killing it with his tricycle game. The only thing I gotta step up is my pilot game, because I'm almost positive that last time, that was definitely pilot air, okay? So when you're towing a glider, as soon as I got up in the air, I was under the impression, I was under the mindset, okay, we're gaining speed. And when you're flying a plane, the last thing you want to do when you're trying to gain airspeed is put your nose up. Not the case when you're towing a glider, because you're attached to a string, and when you put that nose up, it's going to just launch you into the air. And so I was purposely, instinctually almost, keeping my nose down, and so I didn't get very much altitude. So this time, I don't care what happens, I'm gonna pull back on that baby. I don't care if the wings fold, this baby's going up into outer space. You ready? Let's do it. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready!
All right, ready, set, go!
Go! We got this. This is the one. We got it!
Yeah! Yeah, buddy! I'm milking it. I'm going as high as I can, baby. Now I just gotta detach it. Uh-oh, it's not detaching. Maybe if I just turn. There we go, we did it! Yeah! It worked! It totally worked! It's still flying too! Look at this beast, dude. She was born to fly. She don't need no motor. Oh man, so cool. All right, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna see if I can land it over here. Cause it was far away and I'm going cross country. I'm gonna land it by myself. We're gonna go downwind here. I'm gonna have to milk it. And into the wind, here she comes. Look at this, yes! We did it! We conquered the glider tow! Yeah! Yeah! Your commitment level was on point. That was exactly what I needed out of you, is you just kept going.
Yes!
Couldn't have done it without you. Dude, we did it!
We did it!
With the power of Addmotor e-bikes.
Yeah, shout out to Addmotor.
We successfully towed the glider up. Now this has been a long time coming. It's actually become more of just like a personal thing for me. I needed to get this glider tow to work somehow, some way. And thanks to Addmotor e-bikes, they helped us make it happen, which is pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Check out the link below if you want to get a sweet e-bike. These things go like 50 miles on one charge. It's pretty cool. See you guys next time.
Let's do it again. High five.
All right, let's do it. Woo! Oh, ice cold, dude. Just let it. I got you.
Flight.